Hey guys, how's it going? Duj2 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. It's currently around 8:31 a.m. Tweet happens at 9, FYI. And we've had this tweet. Well, regular tweet time, I mean. We just had this tweet. So, before I get into this, I want to give a huge thanks to everyone who earlier today sent me dozens of screenshots of messages, of emails, DMs and whatnot, informing me that there had been an in-game notification. Now, unfortunately, I personally I don't see in-game notifications because I turned them off. As well as you guys might know, I am not following Kingdom Hearts on Twitter anymore. So a lot of things that come up, I just don't get a chance to see them. So there was a notification in game, and I asked some people if I could use their screenshots in this video, but no one got back to me, so I don't want to use it without their permission. But the notification said the latest falling price deal is here. HD Wisdom Form Sora, HD Ventus, and SP Ansem are up for grabs. Okay. So before I continue, a lot of you might be wondering, well, HD Wisdom Form Sora, what's that? To answer you that, go ahead and check out the link down below in the description. And of course, at the end of the video, there's going to be over there or over here, probably over there, a video will pop up. Click on it. It is going to be Miss DHE's explanation of what HD Wisdom Form Sora is and what he does. So, so yeah, so you guys can go and check out that video and learn from her what that medal does. It's pretty cool, actually. But if you guys remember last night, or this morning, I guess, when I went ahead and did my video, when we did the video, you know, explaining what the update was and what we got, it was pointed out by someone in the stream that the banner up there, the banner right up there that says the falling price deal is here along with 3 new tier 5 medals. And obviously there is, the space is there for it in the album. Now, I believe what happened was we have 1 extra spot right. Well, no, that doesn't really count. Does it count? I don't think that one counts. I don't know. Then we're still missing. We're still missing 1. We're missing 2 actually. We're missing 2 more album slots. But those could be anything. I mean, that could be a high score challenge, a couple medals. That could be a new VIP medal. That could be any number of things. But there is 1 medal missing. Now, the fact they haven't changed it in the game either kind of says a lot. But now we just got this tweet. Apologies for the incorrect ticker text and app notification. HD Wisdom Form Sora cannot be drawn from this falling price deal. Okay. So why am I making such a big deal about this? Well, sorry. Why am I going to make such a big deal about this? I'm going to make such a big deal about this for 2 main reasons. First reason. People might have thought that you could pull HD Wisdom Form Sora and started pulling from the falling price deal. So far, I don't think there's been anyone who's pulled them, so I don't think that he is actually in the pull pool. When I say pull pool, I mean all the available medals that we are capable of pulling from right now, depending on the RNG, which one you can get. But a lot of them can be locked, and until they are unlocked, they won't be available for us to get. Let me check really quick actually and see if anyone has pulled it at all. Okay, checking the different pull channels. No. There's some nice pulls though. Oh my goodness. Very nice pulls. Okay. So some seriously good pulls, but no HD Wisdom Form Sora. So, what does this mean? It means that whoever wrote this tweet did not have the communication or the in-game updates are not being handled by the same people who deal with most of the communication, which makes a lot of sense. Large company, game developers, they do packets. They might even outsource a lot of the actual programming and coding. So things might get lost in translation like that. Also, the fact that our banners are not the same as JP banners. Not only are they in English, not in Japanese, but we have gotten things in different ways. We don't have VIP coins. Is that what they're called? Whenever you do a pull, you get coins. We don't have those coins. We don't have brooms in our or Fantasia Mickey B's in our pulls. We don't have a lot of different things like that we could have in our pulls. So our banners are different, which kind of makes sense why they would also code them differently for us, for things to be unlocked and locked, within the game. This is not something that's been happening rarely anymore. In the past month or so, we've seen several translation mistakes, several wording mistakes. There's been quite a few little mistakes like that are just, they could be chalked up to carelessness, but I kind of feel it's something more. And then we have this one today. This is a pretty big one. This is a pretty big fact. And the fact it's still up there on the ticker, and the fact that on, I guess, their schedule or whatever, we were supposed to get a banner with these three medals. Why would they hold back with HD Wisdom Form Sora? It's a good medal. It's a very good medal. Definitely go check out DHE's video. It's very interesting to me why they would do that and what they are planning. What are they expecting to do? Equally, we're obviously, well, most than likely, we're going to get a, what's it called? We're going to get a high score challenge either on Monday or Thursday. And in the high score challenge, or maybe they're going to have to push it back. If they push back the high score challenge, I think that HD Wisdom Form Sora was supposed to be in that poll. Oh, sorry, in that high score challenge as a bonus medal. If it's not, it's very interesting why they are giving us this information and giving it to us right now. Sorry, not giving it to us, selling it to us. So, however they release it in the future, I don't know why they are being this careless with the game. For those of you who don't know, if you follow the analytics of this game, I know that a lot of us spent quite a bit of money and quite a bit of jewels in the past month or so, ever since Chubby Dragon Lady came out, the key arts, the first couple of falling price deals and all that. But the analytics don't reflect that. People are actually spending less and less on this game. People are playing less and less this game. The number of new players, though, is increasing. So I don't know if it's maybe that people are just re-rolling new accounts. I don't know if it is, because of D23 and everything, there's a giant influx of new players to this game. But I guess the thing I have to talk about now is Square Enix's treatment of us as a global community and as a North America community. We know now that Square Enix North America, Cena, has absolutely no control over anything that happens in this game. It's probably very much in some sort of a time schedule or some sort of a timeline that JP decides to send to us. It gets translated along the way, implemented to our game, etc., etc. We don't have the community engagement that the Japanese market has or the Japanese community has. We don't have the communication. We don't have just the sense of Square Enix caring or loving about us as much as we love and care about the franchise and the game. So if you look at things from that point of view like that, a lot of the stuff starts to make sense. A mistake like this in JP would be treated very differently. There is no indication there that we're going to receive any jewels for compensation. And you know what? Whenever we get jewels as compensation for something, anything less than a free pull is kind of insulting, because it takes 3,000 jewels to do a pull. 3,000 jewels to do a pull. $25 to do a pull. For Square Enix, it cost them nothing to do that because it's just ones and zeros. It's just data. They're not losing out on any money. They're not spending any money to be able to give us free jewels. It could be debated that they are losing money in potential future profits, because if they give away too many free jewels, then people won't spend money in the game. But they're not actually spending, they're not taking out of pocket money immediately whenever they give us free jewels. So why are they so stingy with their jewels? Why are they so stingy with the brooms? Why are they so stingy with Fantasia Mickey B's? Why is it that we are treated so restrictive in so many ways? And I've commented on this before. I really do enjoy the way that Monster D-Face describes it as global is hard. You know, global is hard mode. Whenever you play a game, I have to refer myself to like Doom and Quake and all those games, and Diablo and all those games. Whenever you play one of those games, if you play it that type of game on easy mode, you get a lot of resources. The enemies don't hit you as hard, etc., etc., etc. When you play a game like that on hard mode, the amount of resources that you get are much more limited. That's kind of how it feels here. It feels like they have us on some sort of hard mode to limit us from where we can go, unless you're willing to pay exorbitant amount of money to be able to continue playing this game. On the topic of money, just to put it into perspective a little bit, this is now because we've been playing it over a year now, this is a $720 US, more if you're on iTunes, $720 a year. If you want to play VIP, pay for VIP every single week, sorry. If you're going to do pulls and if you're going to spend money on pulls, that number skyrockets very quickly. If you were to tell someone, hey, give me $720 right now so you can play this game for the next year, it's very difficult to think that. Or if, let's say, PlayStation 4. Let's say you played PlayStation, you have a PlayStation 4 or any other console, and you buy a new game. Let's say, I don't know, Dark Souls 7 comes out or something. I know there's no Dark Souls 7. Skyrim 13, whatever. Some new game comes out, Fallout 22. Let's say a game like that comes out, and they tell you, you have to pay me $720 up front to be able to have access to all the areas in the game. But guess what? To defeat some enemies and do some bosses, you're gonna have to pay another $500 to $1,000 to be able to build this weapon, gun, sword, whatever, to be able to defeat this boss or defeat this challenge. And in defeating that challenge, you get bragging rights and you get another weapon, which, you know what, is not as powerful as the weapon you just bought. I'm not trying to be negative in this game anymore. I'm just trying to be very realistic. I've been talking with some people about this game, and several people who have left the game. Several people who have left the game but don't want to be, you know, called out on it or anything. They just stopped playing. They just stopped playing and have had to look back and see what kind of a financial scar this has left on their wallets and their lives. Some people, when they look back on it, it's kind of like, and this is something that I look at it this way, all the enjoyment I got it, all the interaction with you guys, all the fun times and everything. There's a lot in this game that I look back and I see and I'm like, you know what? That was really cool. That was really awesome. That was really fun. So did I get my money's worth? Yeah, I feel like I've gotten my money's worth and more out of this game. And also all the people who have donated and all the people who have financed my pulls and who have done so much to help me out progress in this game. But then at the same time, I'm also providing a service. I stream, I do YouTube videos, and you know, It's not like someone just comes up to you and on the street and says, "Hey, give me $100 so I can play a mobile game," and you give it to them and then you never see them again. So there's a lot of different instances like that come into play in all this. So it's very interesting when you look at the game from that point of view, and I can't really speak for anyone else apart from my own personal experience, and this is my personal experience right now in this game. I'm looking towards the next time that I can think. A lot of people have been saying, hey, when should I save my money for? What should I save my money for? I have to kind of look to the future and think, well, probably Black Friday again. Probably it won't be till November when there's going to be something that is going to be like worth spending a lot of money on, or a lot of jewels, or even spending money to buy VIP if they bring back that $5 VIP and things like that. So there's a lot of different, there's a lot of different factors actually that could come into play with that too. I'm sure before then we'll get some other, a big update. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of other different, instances in this game that are going to be like, or challenges, or, banners too, that are going to be like, oh my goodness, we have to have this medal. I guess my point of this whole talk is I'm taking a step back and looking at it. I'm taking a look at this game now. I'm taking a look at this game from a different perspective and different point of view, in the sense of, is this kind of stuff going to continue happening? Are we going to continue seeing mistakes like this? Are we going to start seeing mistakes that, because everything starts at a certain point, so tiny grain of sand, single snowflake, etc. We've been seeing little things here and there for a while, and they're starting to get worse. This is another pretty major oversight. I wouldn't even call it a mistake or an oops. This is a really, really big oversight. And their way of fixing it right now is apologies. Okay. I don't know if anyone out there spent quite a bit of money trying to pull for HD Wisdom Form Sora when they saw it in the notifications. Which also begs the question, didn't they know that notification was going to come out in game? I mean, didn't they see the ticker before, like last night? Is this a sign of future mistakes that are going to be much more critical? And if right now all they say is, or even sometimes when there have been mistakes and they don't even address them, I don't know. Well, Chernobog too. I mean, they did give the free medal for Chernobog, but still. Let me know what you guys think. This is just me talking about this. I mean, I guess the whole point of this video is what's going on, Square Enix. What's up? Why is this happening, and why are these mistakes happening? And why are we over here on Global looking over at JP and seeing them get a banner error or getting some sort of error, and them getting free pulls, entire free pulls, them getting all of their jewels refunded that were spent, them getting all of these really great things. And I know I've said for a long time we can't compare the game. Yeah, we can't compare the game. We can't compare the game. They're two completely different games. But it's still the same company. It's still fans and communities, loyal communities. You have the exact same. It's kind of like having a parent, and you have a sibling, and and your sibling gets treated so much better, and you don't even get their hand-me-downs. You don't even get their hand-me-downs. You get we're really getting treated really bad. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am Duj2. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.